YouTube, show me you're working. Get that out of here. All right. Looks like she's working. Nice. Nope, that's not the one. That's the one. There we go. You can behold my messy closet because I have swapped the cameras around this time. Usually I have it painted at the bookshelf, but there's a whole like mess of wires. It's a big pain in the tail. So got rid of that this time. And this time we have it pointed the opposite way for ease of play. Alright, so let's see what we need. Need some treasures. We need our board. I've got my terrain all set up on the table already. I've got my warbands picked out. We are pretty good. So, our good friend, the Tome of Champions 2020, includes not only single-player roles for enemy fighters, which we're going to be using, it also includes a bunch of little narrative missions. So we're going to play one of those today, because I think it'll fit the enemy really well. You know, because the enemy doesn't really do anything with objectives or anything like that, so this battle should be pretty good. And I'll go through it once we start out. So, let's see who we got. Today, I've got Nurgle Demons on one side. Sadly, Nurgle Demons don't get many options. And out of those options, I don't have all of them, so even less. Basically, I have the demons from the Nurgle starter box. So they're going to be coming and trying to be special friends. Let's take a look at some of them. Leading the warband, we got a big old fly. We've got 6 of these goopy motherfuckers. And then we've got 3 swarms of angry fart children. So these things actually have 30 wounds and 6-inch move and 6 attacks. I have no idea how they're 145 points, but they are. Yeah, like the Nurgle stuff is supposed to be super, super bad at this game. And we'll see how it plays out. But I mean, 3 swarms of 30 wounds for 145 points apiece. That's pretty fucking great. Maybe their strength's really low or something. I'm not sure, but we'll see how it plays out. Alright, big bug guy, go back in the box. And on the opposite side, we've got Jacob Bugmanson with his still unfinished base because I haven't received the parts from England yet. And his whole list of cronies of guys. So essentially I have 2 different kinds of mortar guys. 4 melee guys, 1 with a spear, 3 with axes. And then I have this floating guy. Last time I ran him with a spear and it worked really, really well. This time I'm going to try running him with a Gatling gun. Just because Gatling guns are cool. But it felt pretty fitting to me to be running Jacob Bugmanson again as the Christmas model. And it felt even more fitting to have him fight against the forces of Nurgle in 2020. So I thought that was pretty good. Alright, so I've got my board, so I can do my doubles, triples, all that stuff. No weird rules today. Just going to play the thing with the single player rules, try them out again. I was really happy with them last time. They were awesome. I want to see how that goes again in another match, because I mean, kind of a weird match last time. But it went really well, I think. So it should be good. Got my dice, got my cards. We are all good to go. Alright, well, I'm going to swap around cameras, and then we'll get started on this match. And the other camera, you should be able to see the battlefield a little bit better. Alright, so Swap it on over. Oop. One of the cameras isn't working. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. I'm a technical master. Alright, so this is my board here. Can I put that? No, you won't be able to see it. You can see it better if it's over here. Alright, that's my board. I've got to place 3 objectives on the board. And the goal... Yeah, that looks cool. Let's do that. That looks really cool. The goal for Jacob Bugmanson is to go over and steal those objectives. And the goal for Nurgle is to murderize anyone trying to steal the objectives. Space this out a little bit more. Does that look good? Yeah, it's looking good. You got double view, looking cool. Alright, I like it. I like it. Okay, cool. That gives me a nice little play spot here. Okay. So, we need to divide our teams up. So, oh, we're not on camera? Damn it. Okay. Let's try to get those better on camera. Every time I set this up, it's always I do a different setup to try it out. So, still trying to figure out where you can and can't see. Alright, here we go. So, group 1, which is going to be my shield, for Jacob Bugmanson. That's going to have all the melee guys and the spear guy and him. Group 2, which is going to be my hammer, is going to be entirely artillery. And group 3, which is my dagger, is going to have just the flying gatling gun and a guy in it. So I'm going to divide these guys up separately. The Nurglings, they're going to be... each group of Nurglings is going to take 2 of these guys. And they're going to be one of the groups. And then the shield is also going to have the leader in it. So it should be pretty good. We'll see how it goes. Oh no, his spike broke. Oh no, model down. Alright, we'll have to fix that. Damn it. Okay, so that's those guys and how they're going to deploy. 1 group of Nurglings, 2 guys, and the leader's going to have the big flying guy. No wonder. Spike broke, he keeps falling over. Alright, let's take a look at this deployment and see how we're going. That's the Wild Fighter rules. Okay. Storm the encampment. It looks like... Okay. So let's place 3 treasure tokens. Let's say one's here. Let's put them all in the middle. I think that's pretty fitting. They're all around the big old head. Alright, so my shield, these guys, is going to come in round 2 from over here. I'll move that a little more in the middle then, I guess. My dagger is going to start over here. So he's going to start up there. And my hammer is going to start over here like that. go. Battlefield's a little wonky edges, so I'm not super worried about it. Okay, and then the enemy's going to get 3 guys starting in the middle. So we're going to put Jacob Bugmanson off to the side here. And we're going to get all the rest of the enemy models in place. So... Alright, so my guy's got a... Jacob Bugmanson's got to get in there, he's got to steal that treasure. Let's get you guys off the board. Out of the way. Okay. And that's how we'll start the Nurgle guys, just like that. They have the number advantage, but from what I've been told, Nurgle guys suck. But we'll see how it goes. There might just be too many wounds for my dwarfs to try to get to them. Hello. Hello. Hi, Chief. Alrighty. So let's roll up some initiative. All of our guys are down on the board. All of our points are on the board. Let's get some initiative going, and we'll see what happens. 6 dice. Roll it up. Okay. We have... Wow, literally almost a complete... Like, everything is unique. Jesus. Alright, I'm going to turn this one into a double using my wild dice. So that gives me two doubles at least, and the rest are just singles. Okay, so we're good there. And now we're going to go first over the enemy, and we're going to see what we got. Okay, so let me pull up the guys that are actually on the board. Okay. We'll start off with... we're going to start off with our buddy here, the artillery guy. So he's got 3-inch move, which sucks. I also don't super like where he started, so we're going to move him up a little bit, and then we're going to shoot. So, boop. Alright, now we're going to put 2 rounds into this goobly, gribbly, gross guy here. See what we can do. That's toughness 5 or strength 5 versus toughness 3. Why is Nurgle stuff only toughness 3? That seems wrong. Oh well, that's weird. I mean, it's how it's printed. It's just... You'd think the Nurgle stuff would be super tough to represent disgustingly resilient. Oh well. Alright, so that's going to hit on 3s. So 2 hits at 8 damage. So we'll drop some 8 damage on him. These guys only have 10 life. They are only 50 points, which is very nice. Alright, now the enemy's going to get to go. I'm going to go with the Nurglings, I think. I think it makes sense to do the biggest enemy first. So he's got a 5-inch move. So he's going to move to here, and then it's 3 up, 1 over, 1 over. Alright. He's going to get into range of that guy to keep him from fighting. But that's... Wait, no. Hold on. I'm a dummy. We're not actually playing both sides. We're supposed to use the Wildfighter rules. Alright, let's see what Mr. Nurgling's going to do. Because these are the cool things. I should be using them. Alright, so this is a 1d6 on a table. So the table is divided into 3 sections. One is if he's already in combat, one is if he can get into combat with 1 move, and one is if he is just completely out of combat range. So this guy is completely out of combat range. So 1d6. So he got a 3, which is a move. And he's going to move towards the closest enemy, which is this guy. Same result. Different path. We made it. Give me some Fresca. Delicious. All right. Turn 2. Or guy 2, not turn 2. This is only a 4-turn round, so. For a turn in game, so. Other bazooka guy's going to move up. I should try to split the damage up a little bit, because these are both really high damage weapons. So we're going to do that. 3 shots, strength 4, 3 to 6 damage into the other Nurgle boy. This, if I crit, could kill him, but that's very low chances. Oh, and yeah. Okay, so that would have wounded on 3s, so he gets 9 damage. Right. So now we're taking pot shots. Alright, enemy up next. Let's go with this Nurgle boy here. He is going to do a 5, which I believe is like a extra attack thing. Okay, so he moves Furies and then attacks. So Fury is add 1 to the strength. Oh wait, he only has a 3-inch move. Yeah, he can't actually get 9 right on the wrong table. Alright, let's check that. I thought he had a longer move than that. So he's going to move, charge. Okay, we can do that. So for that, he's going to move twice. So, boop, and then boop. And then he's going to allocate D3 wounds onto one of the enemies. So we'll pick the mortar guy, and we're going to do D3 to him. Oh, and he gets 2 wounds. Alright, now onto our boy here. He is unfortunately locked in melee combat, which is definitely not where he wants to be. And I have extra dice. And I also grabbed the French ability card. 1 second. I don't speak French. I speak English and bad English. Here we go. Let's find the English one. That's Russian. That's Chinese. That's Japanese. That's, I think, German. That's German. Where did I put the English card? Crap. I'm a dummy. Enemy fighter within 20 inches. No, German's not good enough. Okay, well, I guess they just don't get abilities. Ripperoni. I'll have to... I'm sure that got somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Okay, well, we're going to spend a double on Onslaught so he gets an extra attack anyway. So he's got 2 attacks at 3 strength at 1/3 damage. So pretty crap. So 3 attacks. The Nurglings are also 3 toughness. So we're doing damage on 4s. 2 go through. Okay, so that's 2 damage. That Nurgling has 30 life. Alright. So let's roll the last guy here. See what he's going to do. Oh, he got a 6. Let's see what a 6 is on the table. He gets to move, charge. Alright. So he's got 3-inch move. And then another 3-inch move. He's unfortunately going to be out of range for it to do damage. But he's going to get there and just chill. Okay. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, so that's into round 2 now. So we have to re-roll for initiative. Get my 6 dice there. That's a triple. That's would be good if I remembered what it was. And then those all suck. We're going to use our wild dice to turn that triple into a quad. Alright, pick up the dice I just threw on the floor. There we go. Alright. Triple into a quad. Okay, so now our boys, the rest of our boys get to come in. So let's consult the table, see where they're coming in at. I will say that playing by yourself, you have a lot of admin, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay. So, our enemies are going to start over on this side. There. And then they get 2 of these guys, 2 of these guys, and 1 of these guys. And then they're going to start over here as well. Are they on camera? Not quite. Alright. Oh, you can see them on the other camera. Okay. There we go. Alright, and then Jacob Bugmanson is leading the bros right over here. All the fucking dwarfs coming in. There's like a million. He's got the guys that are coming to steal the loot. All right. So let's yeah, okay. So I'm gonna choose to go first with this grenade launcher guy, because I want to get some of these guys off the board here. So his first thing is going to be 3 attacks into this guy here, into that Nurgleboro. That's going to wound on 4s, so that's going to do another 6 damage. So he is off the board. He explodes. And going over there out of the way. Alright. His attack is 310, so I don't think... Oh, he actually can reach that guy. Okay, so we're going to put the other 3 attacks into that other Nurgle guy then? I thought he was out of range. So he is 4 versus 3, wounding on 3s. So that is 6 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. That makes 12. These guys have 10 life. That's another one deleted off the board. Yeah, that low life is weird. I guess there are only 50 points. Okay, so that's him done. I'm assuming the enemy that's closest to somebody should probably go first. So Nurgling's going to go first. So let's roll and see what the Nurgling does. The Nurgling does a 4 on the close combat table. A 4 on the close combat table is Fury, Attack, Attack. Okay, so he gets +1 to the strength of his attacks. Mr. Nurgling has 6 attacks at 3 strength, so we'll turn that into 4 strength. They're 1-3 damage, so he's going to have 12 attacks. Let's roll that all at once because it'll be fun. 5, 6, 3. There we go. That's all of the Nurgling's attacks. And they're going to be wounding on... Well, it's going to be 4 versus 4, because I'm pretty sure I got a 4, yep. 4 versus 4, so they're going to be wounding on 4s. This big old handful of dice. I like to use the big Chungus dice, because it shows up better on camera. There we go. Alright, so we need 4s and above. Pick those guys out. There we go. So that's 5 damage going into our floaty balloon boy. The 5 is for you, Balloon Boy. Okay, my turn now. I'm going to attack with the mortar guy because I don't like him being that close. So we're going to do one melee attack, or one set of melee attacks into the Nurgle guy right by him. So that's going to be wounding on 4s. 1 wound, and that should kill him because he's at 9 damage, has 10 life. Man, clearing heads on the little guys. We're going to get bogged down on the Nurglings, though, I think. Okay, so I think this is the guy that I rampage with. So that means he's going. I'm going to use my four dice from the start. It's off the board. He's going to get an extra move and an extra attack. So he's going to move up 3, like this. He's going to move up here, and he's going to get an extra attack. I'm going to put it into. Yeah, let's split our attacks a little bit. Let's put one set of attacks into the guy there, just to try to clear some heads. Because I think these Nurglings are going to bog us down pretty bad. So that's 2 attacks at 4, 8, 5 strengths. They're going to be wounding on 3s. All right, so that's 8 damage. 4 damage is 12. So that guy is deleted. Man, artillery for the win. All right, now we're going to put the other set of double attacks into that other Nurgling. So 5 versus 3. So yeah, wounding on. So that's 8 damage into the Nurgling. There we go. He is doing the work. All right, enemy gets to go next. I guess let's go with that Nurgling that just got shot. See what he does. He needs 5 to be within attack range. So he is actually within threat range. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to do a 4, which I think is move attack, right? Yep, he's going to move attack. So, bloop. And then 6 attacks going into that poor little dwarf there. Never even saw it coming. These are strength 3 versus toughness 3, so they're going to wound on 4s. And everything wounds, but no crits. How weird. Okay, no, everything doesn't wound. This one doesn't wound. Okay, so that's 5 damage. Alright, 5 damage into our friendly little dwarf there. Okay, both these guys went. Alright, we're gonna use up some crappy turns here. We're gonna do this, move him up twice, like that. Alright, and it's the enemy turn. I guess let's do the big bug next. That's pretty cool. He's got a 6-inch move, so he is sadly out of range. Let's roll and see what he can do. Ooh, he gets a 5. Nice. Okay, so he's going to move, charge. So he's going to come in here and get all in the fucking way. I'm going to put the damage into the other dwarf that just got hit. So D3, he takes 3 more damage. Let's actually move you for a second so I can allocate that damage. And then, like that. Okay, so that dwarf is at 8. He has 12, so he's still alive. Alrighty. I don't really want to get blocked by the big bug. So, we're going to do some more crappy little dwarf turns, and we're going to get some guys up to grab some treasure. So, like that. Okay, now enemy turn. This guy is out of range of everybody, so we're going to see what he does. He just does a move. Okay. All right. Jacob Bugmanson, he is going to go and he's going to get stuck in. So he's going to try to fight the leader because that seems thematic as hell. Like that. And then he's got 4 attacks at strength 4 versus toughness 4. Wounding on 4s. Oh, wait, no. Let me use the other dice. Wounding on 4s. Okay, 2 wounds go through at total of 4 damage. Not particularly great, but it'll do. Alright, enemy gets to go. I'm going to go with this guy. He's going to recuperate, but he doesn't have any damage on him, and then he's going to move, so... There we go. Alright, this dwarf's going to move up and attack the boss as well. So that dwarf has 2 attacks at 3 strength, so he's going to be wounding on 5s. Nope, he does jack shit. Alright, last one to go is the Nurglings. He also can't get to anybody. Let's see what the Nurgling does. Nurgling does a 6. Ooh, what is that? Move, charge. Okay. So he can move a total of 10, and then he does D3 wounds to the enemy he hits. Man, could you imagine that? A giant, like, mound of farting, like, vomiting children just slamming into you. That's fucking nightmarish. Alright. Oh, and he does 3 damage. Nice. Like, man, like, you would never get that smell out of your fucking armor ever again. Okay, so that is turn 2. We don't have any other reinforcements. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I get attacked with this guy up here. I forgot to do him. Oh, and I forgot to do that dwarf back there, too. Shit, okay. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to fall out of combat. And we're going to move 3 this way. We don't take the falling damage because we fly. And then we're going to put our 6 shots into that Nurgling at the top of the hill. And that's going to wound on 4s. So, 4 more damage into this Nurgling. That's his damage. Bringing that Nurgling to 6. Okay. This dwarf back here is going to attack twice into the Nurgling. That slammed into him. So that's going to be 4 total attacks. Wounding on 4s. 2 damage into that Nurgling. The Nurgling is up to 10. He is 1/3 dead. Alright, cool. Okay, let's roll some initiative dice. See what we get. 4, 6. We don't get that one. Okay, so we have 2 6s. 2 5s. And 2 singles. I'm going to turn one of these into another double with my wild dice. So that gives me multiple onslaughts, which is nice. Okay. Because this is like 70 wounds right here that I need to chew through. So we're going to give that a shot. Okay, so let's start off. We also need to grab some treasure. I feel like we're holding off pretty well, but we didn't get to the treasures quite as I wanted to. But we'll see how it goes. These guys got more bogged down than I wanted. All right. So let's do. Let's start with the boss. Let's start with Jacob Bugmanson. I'm going to onslaught with him. So that's going to bring him up to 5 attacks each time. So 5 attacks for the first round. He is strength 4 versus 4 because he's going to hit the boss. And that is 2 hits at 8 damage. Okay, and then he's going to do that again. And that is another 2 hits, another 8 damage, so a total of 16 damage, which is pretty bitchin'. So since this guy's, let's see, 16 is boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, he already had 4 damage on him. We'll roll up to that. We'll call it good. Alright. Now the enemy gets to go. I'm assuming the big bug would go first because he's the leader. That makes the most sense. So, but let's roll. See what big bug's going to do. He is going to Indomitable, so he gets 1 to his toughness, which doesn't much help him now since Jacob Bugmanson already went, and then he's going to attack. It makes sense for him to attack into Jacob Bugmanson just from a thematic point of view. So 4 attacks, 3 versus 4, so wounding on 5s. So 1 wounds at 4 damage. Okay. Alright, let's try to... If we move up 3, can I shoot anybody? Yeah, I can hit him if I move up 3. Alright, so we're going to use this grenade guy back here. We're going to move him up 3. So he's up next to his buddy here. And then he's going to put his grenades into the Nurglings here. So 4 versus 3, wounding on 3s. Okay, so that is 6 and another 6, so that's 12 more damage into the Nurglings. They are just fucking damage sponges, man. I'll tell you what. Alright. Enemy time. I guess let's go with this Nurgling group back here. Let's see what they do. They get a 6. Oh, I think that means they get extra attacks. Alright, 6 in close combat is Deadly Strike. Pick 1 fighter, allocate d6 points to that fighter, and then attack. Okay, so let's hit the guy right in front of him with the d6. So he's going to take 3 more points of damage. Alright, we're going to set that off to the side because he's a little hard to get to. And then that Nurgling's, because that's not enough to kill him. He still has 1 more point of life. Which, I mean, he explodes. Blah. R.I.P. our first dead dwarf. You will be forever missed, random dwarf with the axe. Not really, you'll just respawn next game. Let's move you for a sec so I get this out of the way. Okay, now this is interesting. The thing says attack. Since he killed something on his first attack, presumably he should move in. So we're going to say that he does, because that makes more sense to me. So we're going to say he moves into the other dwarf. Otherwise it seems kind of gamey that he doesn't get his second action. Alright. My turn now. Let's go with Mr. Pike Dwarf here into the Nurglings. So Pike Dwarf is 3 attacks at 4 strength, so wounding on 3s. He gets 1 wound at 2 damage into the Nurgling. Okay. Alright, we're going to do that again. Another 2 damage into the Nurgling. Okay. Let's see. These two went. I guess those Nurglings, they'll attack back. Let's see what they do. They recuperate, which means they heal 5 points of damage. And then they attack. So 6 attacks going into Pike Dwarf. Wounding on 5s. Ooh, that's actually a super, super good roll. Okay, so that's 3 damage plus, I believe, another 3. Yep, another 3, so that's 6 damage going into Mr. Pike Dwarf. So he is half dead, mauled to death by angry fart children. Okay, so, let's do some measuring. All right. Yeah, Mr. Mortar's gonna part his first 2 shots because he can wound the big bug on 3s. First 2 shots into the big bug. 1 wounds at 4 damage. We'll set that to the side. We'll say, here's the 4 damage right there. And we're going to do that again because he's wounding the big bug on 3s. 1 wounds for 6 damage. Okay, nice. So 10 more damage into the big bug. Is he still alive? So he has 18 damage right now, plus another 10 would make him 28. He has 35 wounds, so he is almost dead. We can almost get rid of the big bug. And that will free us up over here to grab all our treasures and stuff, because this is turn 3, so we need to have those by the end of turn 4. We need to have 2 of them. Alright, so let's see what we got. 2 of them by the end of turn 4. We can do it. Okay. Our dwarf here, he's going to onslaught, and he's going to attack into the big bug. He isn't the best, but you know what? Why not? So he's going to have 3 attacks each time, so he's just going to do it twice because there's no way he's going to kill it. 3 attacks each time. They're going to be wounding on 5s, which is really lame. So 2 wounds at 1 damage each. Mr. Big Bug is still alive on 5 wounds. Okay. Oh, this guy didn't get to... This guy... No. Did that guy go? I don't remember. This guy didn't go. I know that. Alright, so we'll roll for this guy, see what he gets. No, wait, this is the guy that recuperated. That's right. Alright, so he's going to get move, charge. I don't think he's going to be within range of anybody. Oh, wait, no, he is, actually. Yeah. There we go. And then we'll do our D3 damage to the Pike Dwarf. So he takes 1 more point of damage. Okay. Alright. Alright, so this guy's going to pick this treasure up. Oop, he's got that treasure. Alright, he's going to attack into Nurglings with his pistol twice. 6 damage, wounding on 4s. Wow, that's actually a super good roll. Okay, so this is 2 damage, and then this is 6 damage. So 8 more damage into the Nurgling. Chewing through his wounds too. These guys are giant blocks of life. Very hard to get through. Okay, so this Nurgling's the last one that hasn't gone. He is within threat range. Let's see what he does. He does Fury, I believe, which means he gets 1 extra attack. Let's check. Yep. No, 1 extra strength. Okay. So they're going to fall down from the roof there. Let's see if he takes falling damage. He does not. And then he's going to do 6 attacks into our poor Mr. Dwarf. At 4 strength versus 4 toughness. So wounding on 4s. 1 wound at 1 damage. It's not bad. There we go. Okay. So I believe that is the end of turn 3. We're going to move into turn 4, which is the final round. I need to get some trophies, or get some treasure tokens. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, so round 4. Let's roll some dice. Oh wait, did you attack? You did not attack. Oh well, it's fine. Because I don't remember if he did. Playing both sides, it's hard to remember which side went without dropping all the tokens. And honestly, the move and activation tokens are a pain in the ass. Okay. So, I've got a double here. And then I've got another double here. And then we'll use our wild dice to turn this other double into... this other single into a double. Alright, so this time I will try to remember using all the onslaughts. Okay, let's start off with Jacob Bugmanson again. Use up one of the doubles. So he's going to have 5 attacks going into the big bug for his first round of attacks. So he is 4 versus 4, so 4's wound. That is 2 damage. Big bug is on 3 life. Second round of Jacob Bugmanson's attacks. Let's see what we got. That is going to be 8 plus 2 is 10. That is the big bug splatted. Okay. Sadly, this guy is locked in combat with that group of angry fart children. So, that's not happening. We need to get another treasure, though. So, yeah. Alright, enemy gets to go first. Let's do this group of children here. So they're going to recuperate and then attack. So go back to 1 damage. There's no way I'm going to kill that group. And then they're going to attack. So 6 attacks. Going into the guy with the balloon. So that's 9, 10. How many wounds does the guy with the balloon have? I think he's dead. Yeah, he's exactly dead. Man, getting murdered by a group of fart children. That's fucking horrible. It's the worst way to go in Warhammer. Alright. My turn again. Just to secure our victory, we're going to do this. I don't like doing it, but we're going to. So we're going to move up. He's going to grab that treasure token. And then we're going to put his 3 grenade shots into that stupid group of nurglings. Because these things are just fucking life sponges. So that is 9 more damage into that group of nurglings. I would like to kill one of the group of nurglings before this is over. All right, so him grabbing that treasure means we're gonna secure that, so that's good. All right, enemy gets to go. I guess let's go with this group of nurglings. I guess let's see what he's gonna do. He is going to check the rolls. He is going to Deadly Strike, attack. So, Deadly Strike, D6 damage to the pole guy. 2 more damage. Pole guy is not doing well. Alright, now 6 attacks into the pole guy. 3 versus 3, so wounding on 4s. 2 more wounds. Pole guy is alive on 1 wound. He is almost dead. Alright, so I guess I should go in with pole guy just before he dies. So I'm going to use another onslaught, which is going to give me 1 extra attack. First round going into the Nurglings. This is 4, so wounding on 3s. So that is 7 total damage into the Nurglings. How much fucking life do they have? Oh god, they're still alive on 2 life. Fuck. Jesus. They chew up. Alright. We're doing it again because I want to kill one of these fucking group of Nurglings. Alright, there we go. We killed one of the groups of Nurglings. Gone. Okay. Enemy gets to go next. I guess we'll go with this other group of Nurglings back here. Let's see what they do. Deadly Strike, and then their 6 attacks. Their Deadly Strike is going to be able to work in front of them for 3 damage. Like, how would you even fight a group of Nurglings? Like, it's literally a bunch of, like, toddler-sized demons just, like, mounding around in a pile. Okay. So 3 hits for 5 damage. Shit. Come on. He is almost gone, unfortunately. Second round into him. That's 2 more. Hold on, wait. What's his toughness? His toughness is 3. Okay, so that's 3 more. So he is off the board. Another poor dwarf smothered in the mass of angry fart children. All right. I think I only have 1 more guy to activate, and that would be, no, I have this guy and this guy. And they have this guy, and he already killed the big balloon guy. Okay. So, let's do the mortar guy. See within 10. Let's delete that motherfucker. 2 shots, wounding on 3s. That is 12 damage. Fucking gone. Okay. And then I guess I'll move him up. Even though it's pointless, I'll just move him up just for the hell of it. So he can't hit the other guy. Okay. So they get to move their last guy. So 5, so they get a Fury. And then an attack. I think this is the first time we actually had one of these guys attack. They all got shot off the board otherwise. So, 3 toughness, or 3 strength, 1 4 damage. No wounds. That's unfortunate. No, he would have been 1 extra toughness, so that would have been 3 wounds. So, Pike guy is unfortunately off the board. Alright, Mr. Pistol the Man's got 6 shots from his pistol. Last turn of the game. Let's see if he can do it. Hold on. Can I actually onslaught with this? No, I can't. Okay, so since I can't onslaught with it, it's 4 shots. It's unfortunately not enough. That's just 3 points of damage. Alright, and that is turn 4. That is end of the game. The Nurglings managed to kill a lot of my guys, but we killed their leader. Jacob Bugmanson is still standing strong, bringing Christmas cheer to the 8 points. And my guys made it out with 2 treasure tokens, which was the goal at the end of turn 4. And they did a pretty good job of wiping the board, which honestly came entirely from the artillery guys. Yeah, so there we go. That's the game. Oh, my other camera is being weird, isn't it? Whatever. All right, so that's the game. So yeah, let's swap cameras and then we'll talk about some stuff. Take a look at some guys, stuff like that. All right. Alrighty. Oh, interesting. Let's remove that. There we go. Okay, that'll do for now. Alright, so another round of single-player Warcry. The single-player roles do a pretty good job. The abilities like Deadly Strike and stuff from this give a nice little punch sometimes. Especially when they probably wouldn't have done a lot of damage anyway. You know, most of the dwarfs here are toughness 4. Almost all the Nurgle stuff is strength 3. So they're initially at a pretty big disadvantage right out of the gate. So definitely interesting there. I will say that the mortar guys, these little bros, they did like all the work. Without this guy and the grenade launcher guy, this would have just been would have turned into an entire giant slog and never gotten anywhere. Just because the Nurglings have so much life, like it's ridiculous. With all my guys, I mean, I only had 4 guys left. I only managed to pull one of them off the board. 35 wounds for 145 points is awesome. They don't do a lot of damage though, which really sucks. And 5 move is pretty good for Nurgle stuff. I will say I am fairly disappointed in these guys. 10 wounds, toughness 3 means they basically get deleted. Anytime one of the mortar guys just wanted to kill one, they just did. Like, they just popped it right off the board every time. Because as long as they get 2 hits, it's basically dead. And you know, you're looking at 4 to 6 shots every time, so every turn one of the mortar guys can just delete one of these guys. The niceness is that these are only 50 points a pop, so you know, you could take like 10 of them and a beast of Nurgle and like 3 fart children and have, you know, a crazy number of wounds. I mean, because if you really wanted to lock the board down, I mean, let's be honest, that's 60 wounds right there. From a Skaven infantry, that would take 20 attacks. So literally a Skaven standard soldier, like a clan rat, could hit these every round and not kill it by the end of a 5-round game, which is pretty awesome, really. That's also why the Skaven have trouble with things like, you know, Stormcast, stuff like that. Unless, of course, you bring the bigger stuff like the Rat Ogres and the Storm Fiends and things like that. But yeah, definitely cool. A lot of fun. The single player roles are a good time. They mean that I don't have to think about the enemy and I can still do something with all my little game guys, and it's cool. And it's definitely neat. They are, for me, essentially the super highlight of this. There are a lot of nice other things in here. like ability to play hard mode, and some of these missions are cool. Some of the other missions are cool. The like narrative missions or whatever, they're cool too. So yeah, it's pretty good. Next week I might play 40k. I might try setting it up and playing a combat patrol game, see how that goes, and just play both sides with that. Or I might play Warcry again, not sure. I've got some tree guys on the go. So they'll be coming into Warcry to try out. So that'll be fun. So maybe I'll play Warcry to play with them. They'll probably be painted by then. I'm going to spray them today. So yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah. I don't know. Warcry's the best. So yeah, so I'm going to wrap up there. Thank you guys for watching, if anybody watches. And yeah, I'll be painting on Wednesdays. I'll be doing a paint stream where I go over my Ramparts terrain. That's all built. Get that all looking nice. We'll be talking about that. I'll be talking about how it went together and stuff like that. And then we will probably be painting tree guys at that point. So we'll probably be painting tree guys and talking about Ramparts. And then next Sunday, I'll either play single player 40k or probably another game of Warcry, because I love this game so much. And maybe we'll try out the tree guys we got painting on Wednesday. So yeah, it should be good. But thank you all for watching.